Disappears to the dreamers, the seekers, the wise. Crystal lavender will reach in the skies. Through tarot and starlight will always roam. In the heart of the universe we found our home. Comes where the mystics play. We speak the language of the Milky Way. A touch of Venus, a kiss from the moon. Guiding lost hearts with a sweet gentle tune.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome here. Welcome back, everybody. Whoo. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Dan. Hi, Muscle Machine. So you enjoyed that trip to the Garden of the Gods? Yeah, the Garden of the Gods is pretty amazing. Yeah, it was just kind of a quick run through. I brought Julie Booley through there before, but she had just had surgery and wasn't enjoying the ride. So we figured we'd go back through so she could enjoy it. So we just drove through. We didn't really stop or nothing, but okay. So hi everyone, welcome here, welcome back. Good morning, good night, good afternoon, whatever part of the world you're on, whatever time you are watching this video. This episode of As the Tarot Turns is brought to you on purpose with purpose, and I am your host, Crystal Lavender. Okay, and we are doing the sign of Scorpio tonight. Figured I would do Scorpio live instead of recorded. We're gonna do it live tonight. And before we get started, we are going to talk about this. This is my book. It is called Say You Love, and it is a testimony of triumph, all right, over all kinds of darkness and things that happened to me when I was a child, to being in active addiction, to finding recovery, from running away from home and hopping illegal freight trains, to hitchhiking across the country, to all kinds of crazy stuff, all right? And I wrote this book all on my phone. I used some paper and a pencil and a talk-to-text app and did it all from my phone. So for anybody out there that thinks that you need some sort of crazy fancy software, or that you don't have the tools that are necessary to accomplish something like this, I guarantee you do. You have it in your pocket almost every single day, right? Right. And you could get this book on Amazon for $12.12. Apparently there's something going on with my website. You have to like long click when it says download, you have to like long click it. I'm still in the process of trying to fix that. I've been trying to get a hold of my IT guy and I haven't heard back from him. So until then, if you would like a downloadable copy, you can email me, okay? And I can send that to you straight from my email, all right? And all of that stuff will be in the description box, and it'll also be in the comment section, okay? All right, let's get this party started. Hi, Jasmine. Woo woo. Right on time, right? Just in time, just in time, just in time. All right, Scorpio. We're going to start off with some general messages. We got these, the Spiritual AF deck. We're going to pull some from there, get some general messages, and then we'll get into the tarot, okay? A live Scorpio, right? So it says, courage is knowing that it might hurt and doing it anyways. Stupidity is the same. That's why life is hard. So what's the difference between courage and stupidity in your life? A big part of adulting is not crossing the line where your rebelliousness turns into recklessness. The people who ride this line most graciously usually have a clear eye on their values and a good friend or two who will tell them when they are being a dumbass. So if you can't decide if you are being brave or stupid, call a friend. But hint, don't call a dumbass friend though, okay? Okay, so some of you might be on that line right there, riding that line, riding that wave, not sure if you're being reckless or, that really is like, that's a hard line. It's like, am I being a dumbass or am I being, courageous? Am I all dun 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 dun? Or what? What do we got going on here? And it says, calm the F down, okay? Calm down. 99% of your problems would be better handled if you simply calm down before you do anything. Try it. Are you butthurt about something? Calm down. Are you afraid? Calm the F down. Is your house on fire? Okay, well, get out of there, call 911, and then calm the F down. So it sounds like there is a mixture between being courageous and like walking that line of being courageous and just being overly exuberant, overly emotional, overly committed, overly passionate. Some of y'all might be overly loyal to situations or to places or to scenarios that don't necessarily deserve your loyalty, right? There's a lot of walking that line, walking the fine line. Hi, FG. Hi, Miss T. Hi, Goodman. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome in. Right? If your house is on fire, go ahead and call 911 and then calm the F down. I love those cards. I think they're hilarious. They have great like they're it's just right up my alley for sure. All right. So let's see what else we got for Team Scorpio. Thank you guys so much for being here. Please remember to hit that little like button on your way in or on your way out. It is a little click for you, but a big bada boom for me. I hope everybody is doing well. What other sort of general messages do we have for Scorpio? Choices. Feeling blocked or restrained. Are you having like are you in analysis paralysis? Some sort of analysis paralysis? Having a hard time believing? Are you not believing in your synchronicities or your signs or in your own like superpower? Like maybe you guys have been awakening to your own spiritual gifts, or like their spiritual gifts have been super heightened in this time, especially with the parade of planets that's going on through the sky right now. Maybe you're having a hard time like believing that's really actually your ability. So if you're wondering if you're imagining this or not, or if you're going crazy or not, you are absolutely not going crazy. Okay, you are like heightening. It's like you're getting a level up. I feel like you're getting a level up in your spiritual abilities and a level up in the way that spirit actually talks to you. All right, and I've noticed the more that I listen, the more spirit talks. Right, the more that I listen, the more spirit talks. I know, aren't these adorable? I love them. And it's always tea time, right? But what kind of tea? Are you having insanity? Are you having clarity? Calamity? There's all kinds of tea. So make sure you're drinking the right kind of tea, or that you're spilling the right kind of tea. Because one thing about tea, like we all like spilling tea, there we like to hear the spilled tea. But the thing with that is like tea stains. Okay. So make sure that whatever it is that you're spilling, if you're spilling tea, make sure that you are aware of the fact that like tea will stain some shit. All right, it'll stain relationships, it'll stain partnerships, it'll stain clothes, depending on what it is that you've got going on. But I feel like some of you might have a get together with somebody, or there's somebody that's in your inner circle that likes to spill tea. Okay, so if this person like genuinely talks about other people, that's like their main focus is all about the he said, she said. What did they do? What are they wearing? Who are they fucking? What do they got going on? What, like, oh my God, you'll never believe what Becky did today type of deal. Be careful of who it is that you're spilling your tea to, especially if it's this type of person, because if they're going around spilling other people, they're absolutely going to be spilling yours as well. Okay. And clock time. So some of you might be feeling like you're running out of time, or you're being super pressured, like tick tock, gotta get it done, always on a rush, like gotta get it made, gotta get it finished, gotta get it done. It's like some of you feel like they're like, maybe it's your biological clock as well. Some of you might be having that like baby fever, like you feel your biological clock ticking. Um, I know, like in my personal, like I can't have no midlife crisis because my most of my life was a crisis, so there ain't no midlife crisis going on, right? Um, but some of you might feel like pressure, like you feel pressured from the world, or from like just like accomplishing something or making something happen. It's like I gotta. It's like I'm running out of time. It's like you feel like you're running out of time, but time is an illusion. Okay, so breathe and focus on things that actually matter. Focus on what it is that you can do in the moment, because you can't do everything all at once. All right, you're never going to be able to please everyone all at once. You're never going to get everything all done all at once. But if you spend a little bit of time making sure that you do, that you work towards your goals one step at a time every single day, then you absolutely will make it. Oh my God, Becky, look at her butt. It is so big, right? Messages for rabbit. So absolutely look for signs and synchronicities. I believe that your sense of awareness, like your psychic sense, your spiritual abilities, your clairvoyance, clairaudience, any of the clairs that you seek, your dream state, like all of that is going to be super significant right now. So make sure that you're paying attention to the signs that the universe is giving you for the messages that you're receiving. They might come out of left field, and you absolutely are not crazy, okay? If the song answered the question that you had in your mind, then it is that's exactly what it was supposed to do. It was supposed to answer that question. Okay, you're not crazy, and you're not being stalked either. That's just the way that universe like talks to us. And the more that we listen and the more that we communicate, the more it communicates back with us. So you absolutely will be receiving messages from God, from source, from universe, from your higher self, whatever it is that you resonate with, okay? I feel like this is going to be an extreme time for you. It's got its own zip code for reals. I know my butt's got its own zip code. Yeah, and something about being courageous. If you're scared of doing something, you're scared of starting something, or you're like, "Oh my god, they're all going to laugh at me." It's like, who freaking cares, okay? Who cares? Like, you'll never know unless you start it. All right? There are people out there that have half the talent that you do, that are out there killing it because they're too stupid to not doubt themselves. Like, they don't doubt themselves, you know? They're full on, full force, like engaged into something that they don't even know about, and they're being successful because they've given it that shot. They're giving it their go. All right, guaranteed you are more successful than somebody out there that is already succeeding in what it is that you want to do. So put your fears to the side, okay? Put your insecurities to the side and go after what it is that you want. Go after it, because you don't want to be laying on your deathbed thinking like, man, I wish I woulda, I wish I coulda. You don't want to be laying there thinking about all the things that you didn't take a shot at. It's like, so what if you fail? If you fail, like, at least you tried, at least you tried. So what is blocking Scorpio right now? We're just going to use the major arcana. What sort of blockages is in Scorpio's aura in this moment, in this time? What do they need to work on? What? Nice. 1 month sober. Woo woo. That's what's up. Congratulations. Man, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I've been so tempted lately. Like, I'm like, man, I just want to go drink a beer. I wanna go get fucked up. But I know that that's not actually any sort of answer whatsoever, and it's probably not any fun. I'll be 4 years sober on Valentine's Day, so February 14th will make it 4 years for me, and I still have problems. Like, I'm not gonna say that it's a walk in the park, man, because it is absolutely not a skippy do la 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 la. Like, sometimes I get that itch hardcore, but I am so very proud of you. So very proud of you. So it seems like your blockages is really about taking movement, taking that action, being courageous, making that call, giving that person your phone number. It's like, don't wait for them, okay? You make the move. You make that first move. You got that Chariot here. So I asked what the blockages were using the major arcana, and your blockages are movement. It's like, are you're wherever you're feeling stagnant, like sometimes, like, our comfort zone is our best friend and our worst enemy all at the same time. Hey, Pam Bear. Hi, Pam Bear. Yeah, grief and alcohol absolutely don't mix. Grief and alcohol do not mix at all. And you got judgment. So making that final call, making like, getting it done, completing it. Okay. Putting that gauntlet down. Like, I'm going to go after this. I don't care what. It's like, oh, I don't care what happens. Whatever happens is what happens. It's like having faith in yourself and having faith in your ability, because I guarantee you have more talent than someone out there that's already been doing it. But they're succeeding because they went ahead and tried. Okay. Don't let them pass you up. Like, you've got this. You have got this. You've got to make that movement forward. Like, that's your major blockage right now, is taking that leap. moving, doing the movement yourself. It's like, don't just wait around. Don't just sit around and wait for it to fall in your lap, or for them to give you their phone number. It's like, shit. Take that leap forward, okay? Take that leap. Put that movement in. And don't be focused on any unrequited love, all right? I feel like some of you have a false twin flame. There's a false twin out here that you are super focused on. You are super focused on somebody that's not for you, all right? And the universe is like hiya chop, cut that shit out, all right? Like this is unrequited. This is one-sided. This is false. There's somebody out there that is extremely focused on a falsie, okay? A faker, a falsie, a fraud. They're a fraud, they're a faker, they're no good, all right? So maybe that's that change that movement forward is away from this fraud. I know it's not easy. It's not easy at all, especially when we're so dedicated to like really believing that somebody is, especially our twin flame. Like, I've done some stupid shit thinking that somebody was my twin flame, like completely disrespected myself. I've completely disrespected other people. I've done dumb things thinking that putting a labeling somebody as my twin flame has made me do all kinds of stupid shit. So make sure that you aren't just labeling this person and doing stupid shit because that's a falsie, all right? That is a falsie. All right, let's get into the tarot. Don't be caught up in them fakers, okay? Faking it, fakers. Hi, Madeline. Madeline. Please check out Goodman's channel. Go give Goodman a holla and a follow, and Miss T's channel. Give Miss T a holla and a follow. And Love Fire, give Selena and Shara, Tanya and Jess, all these wonderful people, man. Oops, so that one wanted to jump. Ambitious, something about moving. So if y'all have been a little bit scared to take a leap forward, or to, like if you don't want to come on too strong, or you don't want to move too fast, or it's like there's something like there's something's gonna light a fire under your ass for sure. I do believe that there are like I don't like I call it a divine lab partner. I don't really necessarily believe that twin flames are supposed to be romantic. I think that they serve a much higher spiritual purpose, because romance is very human, all right? And if you're dealing with a divine counterpart, then your connection is something that is not from this planet. So romance actually really has nothing to do with it, in my opinion. I mean, it can. That could be like, it's like, that's like the cherry on top if it actually happens that way. I do believe that there are divine counterparts, but the romance part of it is very human, and the unconditional love is the divine part. So learning that unconditional love, that Christ consciousness that comes with unconditional love, is really what I believe like the whole twin flame like thing is about. But you have to experience a lot before you actually like come to that level, before you make it to that level. But I believe that they're divine lab partners. It's like your spiritual like teammate, you know, someone that is like a catalyst to your awakening, somebody that is a catalyst to, how you don't respect yourself. Like, even if it is a catalyst, like even your false twin flame is a catalyst still, because it lets you know where you aren't respecting yourself, where you've let yourself go, where you need to work. It's like it triggers all of those emotions inside of you, and like brings you to your knees on purpose, okay? Because there is a purpose behind it. But I feel like the Scorpio, like something's lighting a fire under your butt, man. So like you don't want to lose out on an opportunity. It might be a financial opportunity. Like you might have saw somebody else doing what it is that you want to do, and being successful at it. So you're like, what the actual f? Like, I could go out there and I could be doing that, you know. I could be doing that. I could be doing that like 100 times better than what they're doing. But it's like watching somebody else do it, you're like, wait a second, I can do that, you know? Like, it's almost like reverse engineering. Like, I feel like you're taking apart something to put it back together for yourself. All right. Be careful of making bad investments, bad financial investments. Okay, don't be gung ho about no bad financial investment. It says trying one more time. So I don't know if there's somebody that's going to be coming forward to reconcile with you, somebody that has like pulled their head out of their ass, like have this sudden awareness. All right, like this is like it's a sudden awareness, choosing happiness, acceptance, retreat, withdrawal, checking in for realignment. All right, and this is trying one more time, aimless drifting, avoidance, fear of change, and fear of loss. So this person might have woke up, or you might have woke up. This is either you or somebody that you're dealing with, like woke up out of the clear blue with just this sudden insight, this sudden like, oh man, like I've got to go after this. I have got to go after this. Or they're like they don't want to miss out on an opportunity, or it's like you don't want to miss out on an opportunity. You're gonna try one more time, give it one more shot. Oh, be careful of that codependence though. That's that lack of inner knowing, the lack of inner confidence. That's feeding the fears, okay? Don't be feeding your fear more than you're feeding your courage and your optimism, because there's a lot of I feel like worms, like the worms are crawling in your head. The worms crawl in, the worms crawl out, the worms play pinnacle on your snout, they'll eat your eyes, they'll eat your nose, they'll eat the jelly between your toes. It's like there's a lot of self-talk, like it's lying to you. The worms are lying to you, okay? They are lying about your ability. Mm. And there's absolutely somebody around you that you need to be weary of or leery of. There is somebody that is a snake. You have a snake in your grass, okay? And I mean, and snakes in your grass are okay as long as you know where they are. As long as you know who they are and where they stand and what sort of snake they are. I mean, if you have a snake in your garden, that's not all necessarily a bad thing. They eat bad rodents. You know what I mean? They clean up your yard. Like there's some beneficial things to a snake, but knowing where they are and who they are is extremely important, so you know how to move around, you know how to deal with them, okay? But there's somebody that, if you've been wondering like, oh, is this person an undercover hater, or is this person like, are they in love with my person type of deal? Is there like there's somebody that's envious, or there's somebody that's like um jealous of your ability, or jealous of your connection that you have with other people or with your family. There's somebody that is very sneaky, okay? They're very sneaky. They could be very combative. All right, this person is very strategic too. So they're not going to be hissing. Like the thing about betrayal is betrayal only comes from people we trust, right? That's the fucked up thing about betrayal. It's like betrayal doesn't come from somebody off the street. Betrayal doesn't come from some stranger. A stranger doesn't betray you. Betrayal only comes from people that we trust. So there's somebody around you that is not to be trusted, okay? And I feel like it's somebody with there, because you got the teamwork here. Somebody that you that if there's somebody that's super eager, all right, super eager to get you started on a project, or somebody that's super eager to be all involved in your business or whatever it is that you got going on. Somebody that seems like way too like way more invested than you would think that they would be. Like I think that's who you got to watch out for. Somebody that feels that is coming on super super strong, and like acting like a team player. Like they might act like they're a team player, but there is a strategy behind that. It's like they might be trying to step on you and learn from you in order to climb to the top, okay? So be careful of somebody trying to step on you to get to the top. All right, what do we got for Scorpios in love? What do we got for single Scorpios? Let's go with singles first. Hi, John. All right. Single Scorpios, what do you got in love? Single Scorpios in love. Page of Pentacles, Three of Wands. Ugh. So it feels like there's somebody uh that wants you in your rightful place. It's like they know that they belong on the throne with you, or they know that you belong on the throne with them. It's like they're trying to put things in right, but it's like it feels like somebody is either fighting for your attention, or they're super jealous. It's like there's a super jealous energy out there, but they're a really really slow mover. It's like this person moves really really slow, but they feel that your rightful place is next to them. But they do have a lot of like drama in their life, or they could be like creating drama about this situation. They're a little bit possessive and controlling, and they're not a very happy person. It could be a Leo. Like they're kind of pessimistic, and they either they've been hurt in the past, or they've hurt you before. So if this somebody is somebody that you've dealt with, like they've already betrayed you, you've already seen their true colors, and they might be trying to cover it up. Like one of those that blow up when you ask them, when you bust them out on something, and they have the audacity to blow up on you because you caught them in their lie. You know what I mean? Like one of those type of deals. But they feel like your rightful place is next to them. And there's a whole lot of like this is a whole lot of heart wound. Like this person is extremely wounded, or you're extremely wounded by situations from the past, like that you've been fucked over, you've been around the block. So it's like you're super cautious about coming forward with anybody. Like I don't feel like you've completely gotten over whatever this situation is. You might not have nothing nice to say to this person. It's like you're trying to fill your own cup. You're trying to regain balance, regain clarity. You know, the shit, the devil, this person is the devil. They be playing that foosball, okay? Playing with the devil. Yeah, this person's got a lot of addiction issues. They they've got dependence dependency. They are dependent on some sort of outside solution to fix their internal problem, because they're an extremely unhappy person. So if this is somebody from your past, and you're wondering if they have changed, if they've grown up, if they've gotten sober, if they have tried to take accountability for any of their actions whatsoever, I would say absolutely not. It could be a Sagittarius that you're dealing with. We got Sagittarius, we've got Libra, we got Leo, and we have Capricorn. Okay. This person has not changed. They're still up to no good. They're still bringing in the same energy. It's like the same heartbroken energy that they've had. All right. This person might be really pessimistic, kind of a depressed person. So if this is a person from your past that keeps trying to pop into your energy, um, I would block that. Block, 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 block. All right. Let's see. Scorpios that have a crush. What about Scorpios with the crush? What do we got for Scorpio with the crush? Julie Booley. Scorpios that have a crush on somebody. Do they have a crush on you too? Let's find out. Does Scorpios crush on them? Ow! Gross! I don't like it. We'll just throw him over there. Did you guys see that? This guy again. I shuffled those, I swear. Little flick him. Flick him. Little flick him, like, pick him and flick him. Ew. Much love, Jasmine. Have a great night. So it looks like some sort of player has got a couple love for you. So if you've got a crush on this person's got an energy of being a player, right? But they do have feelings for you with that couple love there. But they do have unfinished business. Like they might not be done with this player energy. All right. You can't turn a hoe into a housewife. You can't turn a hoe into a husband. All right. Not unless they're ready for it. And it doesn't feel like this person is ready to actually settle down. Like they still got some player energy going on. They still got some sort of player energy going on, but they have it. They've got love. Like they got that cup of love, and they're working, like they're a hard worker. They're a hard worker. They're pretty determined. They can see you like as for the long-term vision. But they're not quite done playing their games. It's like they aren't quite ready to be committed, to be settled in. It's like they're still there's still an energy about them that is a little off. They're still a little off. I don't know if they just have a history of being a player, but yeah, they struggle. They've got power struggles. Power struggles. This person might struggle with telling the truth. They're not very good with their emotions. Not very good with their emotions. They could have kids or like a baby mama or want to have kids. They could see having kids with you. But we've got the proposal card in the reverse. So this person isn't ready to settle down. Like if you got a crush on somebody, like yeah, they'd be crushing on you too, but it's like they're not quite ready to be committed to any sort of relationship right now. Like they still got some some unsown oats that they're trying to go after. All right, I gotta go to Sagittarius. So thank you so much, Scorpio, for being here. I love you guys very, very much, and I will see you shortly on Sagittarius. Okay, vroom, beep beep. Love you guys. See you in a minute.